In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. Hello kids, how are you today? Fine, Alhamdulillah. Today, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to study a new lesson in this unit. The title of the lesson we are going to study today is called Top Stars, A and P. Please open your pupils book page 72 and 73 and workbook page 64 and 65. Are you ready now? Yes. What are the main objectives of the lesson we are going to study today? ما هي أهداف درس اليوم الذي سندرسه اليوم إن شاء الله تعالى? Shortly, we can say that objective number one is to identify some active words related to food by making use of pictures accompanied with them. This will be done through doing activity number one, workbook page 64. Objective number two is to identify the main idea of a short reading text just by making use of the pictures accompanied with it. This will be done also through doing activity number two, pupils book page 72. Objective number three is to find out some specific information or details through reading a short reading text to answer some more comprehension question using yes or no question correctly. This will be done through doing activity number three, pupils book page 73. Objective number four is to compose some simple sentences using the target language there is and there are. This will be done through doing activity number two in your workbook page 64 and activity 4 in your pupils book page 73. Okay? Okay. Before tackling the new material, let me introduce this recall exercise to remind you of what you had studied before. I want you to look at the pictures, the two pictures, and try to describe it using the target language there is and there are. First of all, I'd like to remind you that we usually use there is to talk about singular or quantity. We can say that there is some milk, there is some cereal, but for plural, we usually say there are. There are some tomatoes, there are some onions. Okay, who can describe picture number one? Yes, very good. We can say there is some lettuce, there are some tomatoes and some onions too. Very good. Who can describe picture number two using the target language there is and there are? Yes, very good. We can say there is some milk, some cereal, and there are some eggs too. In this way, we can recognize that. We usually use there is for singular or quantity, but we use there are with plural, مع الجمع. Okay? Okay. Now we come to objective number one, which is to identify some active words related to food, just by making use of the pictures accompanied with the lesson. Okay? And the pictures.
Module 5. Top Stars. 1. Say the new words. Coconut, pancakes, omelette, pineapple, peas.
Very good. After listening to the CD player, I'm going to try to consolidate and keep these words in your mind by following the strategy of learning by foot. In other words, I'm going to display you some pictures accompanied with a word, and you are required to look at the pictures and try to read the word accompanied with it. Are you ready now? Yes. Who can read? Coconut. Very good. Who can read? Pancakes. Very good. Who can read? Omelette. Very good. Who can read? Pineapple. Very good. Who can read? Peas. Very good. In this way, I'm sure that all of you have learned how to pronounce the new words of the lesson correctly. Okay. Now we come to do affirmative assessment activity number 1, workbook, page 64. Trace and write, using the words in the box, omelette and pancake. There are some peas in my فراغ. الجملة الثانية, there is some chocolate on my فراغ. Okay? Very good. Have you finished? Now, let me check your answer. Very good. Number 1, there are some peas in my omelette. Number 2, there is some chocolate on my pancake. A great job. Now we come to objective number 2, which is to identify the main idea of the lesson just by making use of the pictures accompanied with it. I'd like to remind you that you could predict what you are going to study today just by looking at the pictures without reading anything. So I want you to look at the pictures in your book, the pictures accompanied with the lesson, and try to answer some comprehension question. Are you ready now? Okay. Look at the pictures and try to answer the following comprehension question. Question number 1. What do you see in the pictures? Yes, very good. 2 girls and their mother. Question number 2. Where are they? Yes, they are in the kitchen. Number 3. What is the mother doing? Yes, very good. She is making food. Very good. Question number 4. What does the mother bring for them, as you see in the last picture? Yes, pancakes. Very good. In this way, we could predict what we are going to study today. We can say shortly, from this, we can understand that today we are going to read a short reading story about 2 girls and their mother to know the food each of them likes to eat. Okay? Okay, thank you.
2. Look, listen and read.
Look, there's some cheese in my omelette. Is there any cheese in your omelette, Aisha?
No, there isn't, Nora. But there are some peas and tomatoes.
Oh no, I don't like peas.
And now, let's have coconut and pineapple pancakes.
Yummy!
Very good. In this way, after listening to the CD player, I'm going to follow a new strategy. This strategy is called chunk reading strategy. In other words, I'm going to read the lesson once again, partially, part by part. After reading this part or that, I'm going to try to test your understanding by asking you some more comprehension questions. Are you ready? Yes. Good. Part 1 and 2. Let's read. Look, there is some cheese in my omelette. Picture number 2. Is there any cheese in your omelette, Aisha? No, there isn't, Noura. After reading this part of the lesson, let me test your understanding by asking you some more comprehension questions. Question number 1. What does the mother cook? Omelette. Very good. Question number 2. What is the name of the girl in picture number 1? Noura. Very good. Picture number 3. What does the mother put in her food? Cheese. Very good. Question number 4. What is the name of the girl in the second picture? Aisha. Very good. Yes. Say yes or no. Is there any cheese in Aisha's food? The answer is no, there isn't. Very good. Now we come to another part of the lesson. Let's read. But there are some peas and tomatoes. Oh no, I don't like peas. Picture number 4. And now let's have coconut and pineapple pancakes. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Very good. After reading this part, let me test your understanding by asking you some more comprehension questions. Are you ready? Yes. Question number 1. What are there in Aisha's omelette? Some peas, onions, and tomatoes. Question number 2. What does the mother bring for dessert? Coconut and pineapple pancake. Very good. Question number 3. Say yes or no. Is there cheese in Aisha's omelette? Who can answer? Yes, very good. The answer is no, there isn't. There are peas, onions, and tomatoes. Question number 2. Are there any onions and tomatoes in Nora's omelette? No, there isn't. There is a cheese. Very good. Now we come to do the exercises of the SIT book. The objectives is to compose sentences. Now we come to do affirmative assessment, activity number 3, pupils book, page 73. Read the story once again on your pupils book, page 72 again. And answer the question. What do the children have in their omelets? Write A for Aisha and N for Nora. Okay? Okay. Have your time. Very good. MashaAllah. Excellent. Well done. Now, let me check your answer. Number 1, there are some tomatoes in Aisha's food, and there is some cheese in Nora's food, and there are some peas in Aisha's food. A great job. Now we come to objective number 3, which is to use the target language if there is and there are. Now we are going to do activity number 4, pupils book, page 73, and activity 2, workbook, page 64. Okay? Okay. Now I want you to look at the pictures, first of all, and try to answer the following question about picture number 1. Is there any lettuce? Yes, there is, or no, there isn't. الجواب yes, there is. Very good. Number 8. 2. Are there any onions? Yes, there are, or no, they aren't. الجواب A. Yes, there are. Question number 3 about picture number 2. Is there any milk? Yes, there is, or no, there isn't. الجواب A. Yes, there is. In this way, we could understand that there is used for quantity or singular, and there are for plural. Okay, as we said before. Now we come to do the formative assessment of the SIT book.
4. Listen and tick. 1,
Is there any cheese in your salad?
Yes, there is.
2,
Are there any onions in your salad?
No, there aren't.
3,
Is there any pineapple on your pancake? Yes, there is.
4,
Are there any peas in your omelette?
No, there aren't.
5,
Are there any carrots in your soup?
Yes, there are.
6,
Is there any coconut on your pancake?
No, there isn't.
Very good. Now let me check your answer. Number 1, yes. Number 2, no. Number 3, yes. Number 4, no. Number 5, yes. Number 6, no. Very good. Now we come to do affirmative assessment, activity number 2 in your workbook, page 64. هنستخدم أو هنختار كلمة is or are. معروف إن كلمة is للمفرد و are للجمع. الأولى محلولة there is some milk. طبعا دايما بنستخدم is حق المفرد أو الكميات. لكن مع الجمع بنستخدم are. شوف المثال الثاني. Is or are there any eggs in the salad? الجواب طبعا هو yes. Are. Very good. Are there any eggs in the salad? Number 3, there is or there are 3 pineapples on the table. What is the right answer? Yes, there are. Very good. Number 4, is or are there any peas in the omelette? الجواب yes, are. Are there any peas in the omelette? Number 5, are or is there any cheese in the salad? الجواب طبعا هو is عشان دي كمية. Check your answer. Okay. Now we come to the close-up of the lesson. I want you to look at the pictures and the words written above, okay? And think of the word that can be written under each picture. Which word can be written under picture number 1? Yes, pineapple. Which word can be written under picture number 2? Coconut. Very good. Which word can be written under picture number 3? Pancakes. Very good. Which word can be written under picture number 4? Omelette. Very good. Which word can be written under picture number 5? The last one. Yes, peas. Very good. A great job. Now we come to do this exercise with your brother at home or with your colleagues. Is there any cheese in your omelette? Yeah, there is, or no, there isn't, and so on. Okay. In the end, we can say that today's value, according to the lesson, can be don't eat unhealthy food or don't eat much food, because eating much food or unhealthy food makes us ill and it's bad for our health. Thank you very much and good luck. Goodbye. Goodbye.